In this video, I'm going to show you my acoustic bass. You can see that. And put it up the right way. Now this is an Alliance VP acoustic bass guitar. Now Alliance is a company that no longer exists. Somewhere it says where it's made. I think it's Korea. Or is it inside? There's a model number and a serial number in there. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. That's stamped in the back. It's actually handcrafted in Korea. I got this in about 1990, 98, 99, something like that. I was living in a shared house in Cambridge. All the other lads were guitarists, I played bass. Just wanted something acoustic so that, you know, we're going to sit in the park, play with their acoustic guitars and I can strum along. The one downside to an acoustic bass is it's fairly quiet compared to an acoustic guitar. I mean, you can hear it. That's what it sounds like without an amp. But it's electric acoustic. There's the jack socket and there's the preamp thing there. On there you've got your volume, you've got a little button there, you press that and it lights up. That tells you your battery's okay. And you've got presence, treble, mid and bass. And then your little knob on the end is your volume. So, if you can find one of these guitars for sale second hand, I would very much recommend you getting one. It is really well finished. The fretboard doesn't feel too bad. I've got some ropey old strings on it at the moment, but they'll do the job. You get to hear what it sounds like. They also do ordinary acoustic guitars, which is, from the videos that I've seen on YouTube, the acoustic guitars are pretty good for what you can pay for them. I can't remember how much I paid for this. I think it was about 450, maybe nearly £500 back in '99. It might about £400, I suppose it was. I can't remember if I've changed the machine heads and put gold ones on it, because I think it had silver ones on it when I first got it, but the gearing went in one of them and the string kept slipping. So I think I've changed those out. Other than that, it's got a little bit of damage just there. I was back at Mum and Dad's house, so I had it on the dining room table, and Mum used to have all these horse brasses up on the beams, and she was cleaning them, knocked one off, came down, hit the guitar. That's the only bit of damage this one's got. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to plug it into GarageBand. We'll have a little bit of an experiment with these sliders here, and see what it sounds like. I mean, it's a nice guitar. But we'll plug it in, and I was trying to think of songs with like an acoustic bass. I can't think of any, so I'll just have a little bit of a noodle about. And as I said in a previous video with the Bravewood P Bass, I've not picked it up for a long time, so you'll have to just bear with me. My fingers are a little bit rusty. This one, it's got round wound strings on it, whereas the P Bass I've got flat wounds. They're nice and smooth on my fingers. And this one I can feel it already. So I'll just get the computer set up and we'll do a little bit more. So here goes, we're live in GarageBand. So I'll show a bit of a tinkle along. Let's just turn the treble down. Turn the bass down a bit. Oh. will probably notice you'll pick up a lot of the string things. I'm not sure where the pickup is. I think the pickup might be in the bridge on here. So you'll pick up any old sort of noises like that. Let's turn the presence up a little bit. Let's make sure I'm not peaking. So on and so forth. Well, I mean, we'll have a little play with the. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear any different on the sound. So we'll turn the treble all the way off, put the bass in the middle, we'll put the mids all the way to the top. One thing I probably would like to do, I think the nut is plastic on this. At some point I'd probably like to change that out for a bone nut. And I'm not sure, I think this saddle piece in the back here, which just sits in the wood, I think that might be plastic as well. So what I might do is get a bone saddle and a bone nut, decent set of strings. I suppose you can alter the action if you lower the saddle a little bit, but I don't want it too low because on the Precision it's not so bad if it rattles a little bit on the frets because the pickups don't really pick that up, but on the acoustic you're going to hear every last little rattle. I mean, you can hear when I'm going up and down the strings. So we'll switch the bass all the way off. We'll put the treble up to the middle and put the mids. Let's put them all in the middle. There's like a little indent in the sliders. I mean, this is an Alliance VP B780 preamp thing in here, or preamp, whatever it is. I don't know, but we'll see what this sounds like. tune in 1. So that's them all in the middle. I'm going to set them all to the bottom now. See what that sounds like. So that is the Alliance VP Acoustic Bass. You don't see many of them about. As I say, it's a company that's no longer around, but it says it's, the label inside says it's handcrafted. I don't know which part of it's handcrafted, but it is well made. I've had this for, I say, since not about '99, and it's really bloody good. I don't think I'll ever get rid of it, but I will probably modify it a little bit. So we'll get rid of these plastic saddle plastic nut up there and get a decent set of strings on it. Do a bit of research and see what strings best suit, because these strings are just what I've taken off a electric bass guitar, which while they work, who knows? So that's pretty much it for this. If you see any, if you ever see one going cheap, snap it up. It really is quite a nice. It really is quite a nice guitar. I thoroughly enjoy it. Yes, I hope you liked this video. Please click the thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.